Hello and welcome back, guys. And today's video is gonna be a bit longer. As you can see, there's a bit of a issue with my game. It keeps, stalling and whatnot. So this will be a bit of a fun experience. And I just want you guys to know the whole lag issues I have throughout this video. They're not just your screen, they're mine. And that's actually part of the reason the video is so long, is to give me some time to explain. For instance, off-camera stuff. I broke my netherite pickaxe. Yep. Just give my game a second here. Yeah. Here is the pickaxe I made to replace it. And yeah, it has everything but fortune on it, which I will do later, most likely off camera, because well, here's what I was using it for: getting cobbled deep slate. I had a ton, and I mean a ton, of just deep slate, but deep slate on its own is not very useful. Cobbled deep slate, however, and I don't know if the mods, changed to that, so that normal deep slate is now more useful than cobbled deep slate. But I just, mentally needed to change it out for cobbled deep slate. So that's what happened. Netherite pickaxe gone. I wasn't paying attention to the durability, and it's broken. So yeah, we replaced it with a diamond one. Yeah, it sucks. Still a bit bitter about that. Anyway, we did some off-camera exploration to try and find a new ancient city near the other one we found. And some off-camera mining. Got plenty of aldermodium, like I promised. I'm pretty sure I made that promise that I would get a ton of off-camera mining done. Okay, maybe this isn't a ton for like off-camera mining, but still, it is a lot of aldermodium. And I mean a lot. So, obviously, we're going to dust it all up and get even more aldermodium. Because why wouldn't I? I mean, if you can duplicate diamonds, you would. I can't right now, because I don't know how. I mean, there is, like, a way to get more diamonds, like the productive bees, which I'm not doing right now. And, there's something else, but for now, yeah. We lost our netherite pickaxe, and we still need to upgrade stuff to aldermodium, so we're going to go look at what I believed at the time to be a ancient city. Well, we'll talk about that later. First, I wanted to get this to work. So I made a second wireless connector thing for the power transmitter. Because, I was sick of having to go back and forth, coming here so that I could charge my jetpacks and everything else that needs charged, instead of just going to, like, the house and being like, okay, this is charged up, I can go now. And then heading back to what I was doing before. Instead, I have to walk all the way over here, and it's annoying. So I thought, we'll just get the wireless power going. Simple, right? Just make a second one, and they can be hooked up together somehow. I don't know. Nope. I know, spoiler warning. It didn't work. I was able to get power in it just fine. That part worked. The part that didn't work was the second part. The transferring of that power to its brother/sister device. Yeah. This thing already had a bit of power in it, and so did the charger pad. But, yeah, for whatever reason, you need, I think, a separate item to connect them somehow. Probably some kind of a, signal transmission device that you can make. Point is, it didn't work. So, just chose to hook up the charger or pad to the rest of the power sources again and reset up our AFK room. It's a very simple design, very normal Minecrafty. God, I love these bunny slippers. Anyway, killed the zombie that tried to attack us, like the fool it is. And there, done. Alright, now off to adventure. I'm kidding. Off to the basement. What? What's so funny? Anyway, off to the basement. Here it is. I dug out the basement. I have done nothing else with it. There's water behind this wall. I'll have to be careful when touching it. Anyway, basement. Yes. I'll do stuff with it later. For instance, we are going to move everything into the basement. All our storage from the house, from the side of the house, and maybe temporarily move all the logs and stuff over there too. I do want to make a special place for certain things, but for now they can go into the basement. Anyway, Waystone has been moved to the new home, and we can go to the ancient city, and I can show you guys what I found looking at the map. As in, I was looking at the map when I found this, and here it is. I saw the skulk, and I was like, ooh, ancient city, ancient city. Let's go, let's go. So I placed down a waypoint, grabbed the waystone. I'm trying to work on that. I keep calling it a waypoint itself. Tunneled my way over and found this weird looking thing, and instantly realized, oh, that's not an ancient city. It's cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. I mean, if I needed to kill a warden, it probably would still work. Only one slight. I should have summoned the freaking warden here. Never mind. I'll explain later. There were these really interesting looking piranha things. After getting hit with what I could only assume was a laser at the time, I placed my waystone down at the entrance in case I died, realizing, ooh, I need to do that. And then that thing started shooting the wall, and this thing just straight up came at me. This is a little robot piranha, in my opinion. Little metal piranha thing. Anyone else get Megamind vibes from this? Because that's what I get. They look like something Megamind made while he was high. And like, you know what? Instead of blue, I'm going to make him red. Please tell me I'm not the only person to get that reference or see it. No, I am? Okay. Well, I killed more of Megamind's off-brand children. That count came out so wrong. I'm gonna leave that in, but oh god, that came out so wrong. I did not mean it like that. Oh god. Anyway, I then attacked whatever the heck this thing is. It looks nothing like the metal piranhas. I got shot at a bit more by these metal piranha things. And yeah, ran in here out of embarrassment of what I said a bit ago. Yeah, we'll go with that. And not really, I didn't take anything other than this wither skull. I mean, it's a wither skull. I'm gonna take it. So, we have ourselves one more wither skull. Let's try killing this thing. And maybe it goes well, maybe it doesn't. Magic seems to work at least. The only problem is this thing has too much health. Like, seriously, it has way too much health. Like, seriously, like 1,400. And that's weak. That's what I managed to weaken it to. Not what I managed to take from it, but what I managed to get it down to. That is not very encouraging. Then again, that thing does not look like it wants to be encouraging. It looks like it wants to kill me. And oh boy. Yeah, those are missiles. It is shooting heat-seeking missiles. I'm not joking, those are heat-seeking missiles. Oh man. Just watch those missiles follow me. You see that? You see that? That's not fair. I don't have heat-seeking missiles. That is so unfair. Anyway, after a tactical retreat to eat some golden carrots, I got beheaded. Yep. Just straight up beheaded me. So, time to head back and get our stuff back while we're still a ghost. Lovely. Luckily, I moved the waypoint. Very happy I did that. And I just noticed the blood over there. Okay, well, let's grab our stuff and get the heck out of this guy's way. So, after running from him, I ran into this room where it actually looks way cooler than the first room. I like they just kind of gathered everything they could vibe. Like, oh, what do we need? What do we need to ensure our civilization thrives or is able to survive? Like, is this a bunker? Is this, like, I don't see any bedrooms or anything in here. This may have been some dude's, like, laboratory. So he just had a ton of stuff. If so, cool. It looks awesome. I don't get what that thing is. That thing down there. Looking all important and all that. So I just killed some more of these metal fish things. And yeah, so after that, I looked to see if there was any loot by chance, because I did want a new pickaxe and maybe some new armor in general, but then I realized, oh, this is a robotic wither skeleton. I am getting the F out of here. Fuck that. Just straight up F that. I am getting out of there. I am taking my waystone, and I am leaving, good sir. Yep. Oh yeah, that curse was intentional. I'm not going to put more emphasis on it, but I feel like it drives home the point. I don't want to fight a normal wither on equal terms. I am definitely not fighting a mechanical super wither. Okay? Although I did want to show you guys this real quick. It's actually kind of cool. So you can get Silk Touch attached to your spells by having a Silk Touch pick in your hand. And you can also do the same with Excavator. I'm not going to pronounce that again. Anyway, after leaving that area, I decided to head back to where the compass was showing, just to, confirm that it was the same area. It was. So, after finding a decent place to put the waystone, which is anywhere, really, I decided to head back to home to A, charge my jetpack, and B, upgrade said jetpack. So, just to explain, I wanted to upgrade the jetpack to Emerald, because what I'm thinking is we gotta move far away from the current ancient city and find a new one. We just need to find a new one. We gotta move far enough away that we are closer to a new ancient city. And here's something fun that happened. While I was AFKing, sort of AFKing, waiting for my jetpack to charge, my game crashed. Yep. So we're reloading the world. I did get a little scared here because of all the lag issues. I thought, oh, maybe I lost my world. Maybe I have to start all over. It was taking a while. Is all. So, I got a little panicked. But something good came out of this. Can you guess what it is? I can't keep a secret from you guys. It's a second jetpack. Yep, it's 2 Invar jetpacks. The one on my person, and the other one that was in the charging station. I only had one before, and it glitched whether or not I had it in my inventory still. Lovely, beautiful, I like it. We prosper from the game's mistake. So we now have 2 Invar jetpacks to upgrade and charge. Yep, I'll say it now, this was a mistake. Okay, not the upgrading, I fully stand by that. But doing that in the middle of an episode. And while I wanted to take off my jetpack, my cape, not my jetpack, because it just doesn't sit well with the suit, it clashes, all that, this happened. Yep, that was a very concerning message, but not to worry. I was able to get the game back running. Everything was fine. I don't know why that message was even there. Anyway, time to get back to what I was doing previously. We are going to take off my cape. I know, I've been wearing it for so long. But yeah, while I do like having it, I will be taking it off. Eventually. For now, we're actually going to get started with the jetpack. Maybe it'll be off next time you see. Maybe it won't. Anyway, we're making an emerald jetpack, so we need our diamonds. Which you're probably thinking, why do you need diamonds? You're making an emerald jetpack. Well, we're going to upgrade the Invar jetpack to diamond. And then we are going to upgrade the diamond jetpack to emerald. And yes, platinum does store more power, but that doesn't matter if you are going to make it into a jetpack that stores far more power than both of them combined. Or maybe, no, actually, if you combine them, I'm sure the platinum and diamond actually store way more. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, diamond jetpack, emerald jetpack. Let's go. Yeah, we also had to use new coils. Nothing else really. We just had to use those. Anyway, time to go charge the emerald jetpack and make a new emerald jetpack. Yes, we are skipping the whole crafting process because, well, do you really want to see that? I'm trying to cut out a lot more of the stuff that is unnecessary in my videos. And yeah, let me know if you like how it's going. Anyway, when I said this was a mistake, I meant the charging. This charging took hours, to the point where I was going on and off on my computer. Like, I would come on, be like, oh, it's still not done charging? Okay, well, I'll wander around my world a bit, and I'll see what I can do. So I fixed the pipes so that my infinite charcoal generator was working again. I bought this ring of invisibility, which did not make me invisible. Probably should have read the fine print. Yeah, I hope that was fun for you. I hope you enjoyed that corny joke. Anyway, I had to remove one ring, find the ring of invisibility, put it on, and I very unfortunately did not turn into Gollum or Frodo Baggins. I didn't go invisible. I thought maybe I'd take off my armor. Or does it just make me invisible to monsters, but still visible as a player? Who knows? Anyway, after that, I went in to get air affinity. Because I realized, oh, hey, I'll probably be doing a lot of mining with the jetpack, so I should get some air affinity. But obviously, I have no levels. I got beheaded and died. And, yeah. So, I did some trading with the villagers to get my levels back up. After that, got air affinity on my helmet. And yes, I did not know which piece of armor it went on before. Anyway, I did some more trading in order to get soulbind put on my sword. And with that, I was very happy. I'm a happy, fancy person. Yes. Anyway, went back to check on the jetpacks, and guess what? They're not done. Yeah, they took like over an hour to charge. Possibly 2. I don't know. Anyway, I did some flipping around in the building, the recipe book. And, yeah, just came out, put my jetpack that I had taken out previously back in there, and went to see what this guy had. Some saplings. More building material. Yay! Look, okay, I get it. There's no need for intervention. I realize there's a problem here. I have an obsession with buying trees. Alright, I realize it's a problem. But I also have enough emeralds to satisfy this weird addiction. Let's just clean up the hopney pots here real quick. Distraction. That's what this is. Distraction. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Anyway, back to the basement. I placed down a bunch of chests randomly, so I'd have more than enough room to store all the junk I had on me at the time. And yeah, they're still not done. It's been a while since I last checked, and they still weren't done. It was starting to weigh on my nerves. Anyway, I tested out the ring. It didn't work on me, but it did work in a different way. While the zombies and other monsters could still see me, I was able to see what they couldn't. And this guy, I am very glad I spotted him. Totem of Undying. Definitely buying that. I will take your entire stock, good sir. Only one problem. That is his whole stock. Yeah, that single totem of undying. Well, he shouldn't have sold it. Yep. Only one totem? Well then, I'm not a very happy customer. And you know how us Americans are when we're not happy. We're violent. We're very violent creatures. Anyway, more AFKing. And eventually, while I was almost done charging both of them, one of them completely charged. Yep, I'm currently even wearing it. I decided to make a heart canister while I wait for the rest. And yeah, the reason for that was I thought, oh, maybe it'll give me more permanent hearts. Who knows? Unfortunately, you can't just use the heart canister. You don't, like, eat it. You don't just, like, shove it into your body. You don't put it anywhere. What you do is apparently make a heart amulet. And then, apparently, using the heart amulet, you take the heart canister, put it in the heart amulet. I don't know how. And then you put the heart amulet on your body. Whatever that does. I mean, it does give you more hearts. I also found out you can melt hearts. And I think I may have misunderstood the point of this. I think I definitely misunderstood. Because you can apparently make a yellow heart canister with a normal heart canister. Could have just done that, but no. I had to melt all my hearts in order to make a yellow melted heart. Okay, well, sure, lovely. Anyway, I went and grabbed the other jetpack going, it's fine, it'll work. Then it was time to head back over to the Waystone, and I put the Totem of Undying on, because, well, there's a slot for it, so might as well use it. And oh my god, I love how that looks. Normally I would hide this, but I actually really like that. It looks like one of those western tie buckles that the cowboys would wear. I love it. It looks fantastic. But I'm not dropping through the void. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, the world just took a minute to load in. Anyway, time to mine down to the new ancient city because, well, guess what? I found it. Did you ever doubt me? Yeah, probably. You probably doubted me a lot. Look, I'm trying to cut out a lot of the unnecessary stuff in the video, and I hope you guys appreciate this. I do have to say this just in case anyone was unaware. I think it's pretty obvious, but then again, I am the one editing these videos. Yeah, that's me. I edit the videos, I do the voiceovers, I do everything. It's a hobby of mine, not a professional thing. So, there's just no reason to, pay someone to do this. I'm making these videos as a hobby, not a job. So I'm not working with other people on this. So if you don't like the quality of the videos, or you think like, oh man, why is this cut so weirdly? Well, there's a reason for that. The reason is I'm new to this. Don't worry, over time you get better at stuff. So anyway, yeah, I did some looting, some more looting, while also looking for the suspicious clay. And unfortunately, I did lose that loot, but I mean, it wasn't anything too impressive. Some more sniping of skulk screechers. And yeah, almost done actually in the ancient city, for the most part. I did accidentally summon a warden over here, or while trying to get inside. It was very unfortunate. There is apparently a screecher somewhere inside of this building. Don't know where, but it definitely is not on the outside. I looked. Anyway, after that, I did find the suspicious clay while running from the warden. And I didn't find my feather, my little archaeology brush thing. So I had to go home, make a new one. And yes, watching the footage back, I did see it in my backpack. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, I know you did. Okay. Anyway, we got what we came for. I think it might be like one of those permanent drops, since it was, in the very first one we came across. So, time to head back to the house. We could have just used the stone in our hand, but why bother? Anyway, time to duplicate the template of upgrading things from netherite to oldmodium. Let's begin, shall we? So, off to the mining dimension we go. And you will get to see a bit of the mining dimension. It has been a while, and I feel like you guys probably want to know what it sort of looks like. Now, I'm not going to go get lost in the tunnels for you guys. But, I can give you a slight peek. But before that, I do want to say Season 1 is coming to a close very soon. Sort of. Ignore the little weird light thingy. Anyway, time to jump down to the abyss. Whee! Alright. Yep, this is what it looks like. I hope you enjoy. Now we just need the charm of netherite sight. And basically what I do is I just tunnel. Yeah, I just tunnel to them in the straightest path I can. If that means going straight down, normally I do. Sometimes I do weird stuff. And then I just mine straight to them. And that's it. That's how I treat the mining dimension. It's way simpler than, oh, hey, I'm gonna go this direction. Also, I was just checking in the stone here, making sure it worked in other dimensions. I know I was right next to the portal. It's called insurance. Anyway, I know I'm all over the place as usual. Back to the old house. We will be moving and everything here and tearing this thing down in the future. Put our ancient debris in. As you can see, we got well over a stack. And we can just wait for it all to smelt up. Now we have it. And it's time to make our netherite. And finally, we can duplicate the armored thingy. Look, for you, this is like 5 seconds in between me rambling and trying to take a breath. Okay. Breaths taken. And now, no more. For the video is almost over. Anyway, let's upgrade our sword. Why the sword? Well, I just chose it at random, to be honest. Anyway, maybe next episode we'll start off by upgrading our armor to ancient debris. Not ancient debris, oldmodium. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said ancient. It's clearly not what we're using. Whatever. Everything is in place. We're all good. And now that we have a new weapon, you know exactly what time it is. Time for mindless slaughter. Whee! Alright, die Mr. Skeleton, die Mr. Spider, and Mrs. Spider. And then my game decided, no, just no. Luckily, it did not crash. And I was able to go kill this creeper as well, who apparently had a bow. Okay. Apparently he was into archery. Don't know how with those little nubs, but I don't judge. Alright, and with that, it is officially the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and I just wanted to state at the end here, real quick, again, Season 1, almost over. We just need to get an Obtanium, a Vibranium upgrade template, or an Obtanium upgrade template, which we probably won't do. But we're almost done, and I hope to see you guys in the future as we go on to Season 2 and possibly 3. Okay, bye-bye now. See you next time.